Hello, everybody. How's everybody doing today? Hello, Maria. Hello, Phantom. Welcome, welcome. We're listening to this music because tomorrow is the Mid-Autumn Festival. So, and that's what Lantern Rite is supposed to be emulating. So, or sometimes is emulating, sometimes is emulating Lunar New Year. It's unclear. Mid-Autumn Festival, so Lantern Rite. It makes sense. Hello, Alex. Yeah, I fucked up. Sorry for that. Hi, Chai. Hello, Raya. Welcome. Yeah, I screwed up. I don't know why I said it at noon, considering I get off on Fridays. I get off of my classes at 11:50. So, and I cannot make it home in 10 minutes. So, yeah. So I had that was a dumb on my part. Yeah. So sorry about that. Sorry if you guys got confused on that one. But yeah. I bamboozled you? Yeah, I apologize. Yeah, I was just dumb. Well, cause I've been starting streaming at noon for almost all of my something hundreds of streams, right? Like, how many streams have I done? Like, how many streams are in my stream VODs playlist? I've got 124 plus streams. That for almost all of them I have started at noon. So my muscle memory is just fucking throw it at noon and we're good. So I screwed that up. Managed to mess up the interactive map. I accidentally marked a hydroculi that I hadn't collected. Can you not unmark it? That's just really bad UI if you can't unmark it. If you can't find it somewhere and say, no, I didn't actually grab that one. Oh, you remember which? Oh, okay. So you did it accidentally a while ago and you can't remember? Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. I mean, if you get enough, because there's a hydro resonance thing, right? So theoretically, you could just kind of make a bunch of those and just pop around Fontaine all over the place and just hope. I can't whistle that low. That's my favorite moment in the entire fucking soundtrack. I am not gonna lie. The Arhu playing that goddamn melody. That's my favorite melody in the soundtrack. And the Arhu playing it like that is just so fucking gorgeous. My favorite moment in the entire soundtrack. I love this track so much. Close contender is Yunjing's whole thing. Anyways. Hello, Talon. Welcome. I'm actually streaming this time. Thank you for showing up at the original noon. Hold on, I'm gonna go turn my fan off. Any schedule on playing the second part of the Archon Quest? No, not right now, since today is gonna be a short stream. I'm gonna be watching the thing. I'm probably gonna do a little bit of discussion about it, and I'm gonna go because I still need to finish a project for my C++ class. So I mean, it's written. I just need to debug it and actually turn it in. So I need to do that tonight, and then I don't want to put a plan anywhere just because of what the whole interactive media strike is looking like. Because it's very likely that they'll call it here in the next couple of days. I just don't want to plan it and then have those plans just get thrown out the window. So I'll play it when I can, and I probably will have to end up just recording it. I might do English VAs. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. If SAG-AFTRA goes on strike against interactive media, which is the English VAs, creating content on Genshin Impact is considered crossing the picket line and scabbing, and that's not good. And so I'm not going to be making content on Genshin while that strike is up. HSR is fair game because Hoyoverse is not being struck against. It's Formosa, the voice studio that does Genshin. HSR is done by a completely different studio. So HSR is fair game, but Genshin, yeah, I can't make content on while that's struck. So yeah, and apparently the negotiations didn't go well. So that's more than likely. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see what happens. So yeah, no news on doing Act 2. I'll probably just end up recording it and editing it down. Why can't you make content? So the English voice actor, so SAG-AFTRA, United, like the American like union for actors is gonna be striking against is gonna be striking probably here in the next couple of days, in the same way that the writers and screen actors struck. One of the companies that's being struck against is Formosa Interactive, which is the studio that does Genshin's voice content. So making content on Genshin is going to be considered crossing the picket line, and I don't cross picket lines. So yeah. So I cannot make content on Genshin, but again, HSR is fair game. Apparently people are estimating 1 or 2 patches. Here's the thing though, with that, Genshin, so on multiple occasions, I've seen voice actors tweet about the fact that a lot of the lines you hear in game were recorded like months ahead of time, which to me says that Hoyo pays for like a patch or 2 ahead of voices, so they have a little bit of cushion room, but I don't know how they're gonna deal with that. But for you, Talon, it doesn't affect you at all, just because it's not a boycott, it's a strike. So you can keep playing Genshin as much as you like if you're in the US. It's just, yeah. Could you play on CN audio? That's the problem. No, because it's the problem of the strike is like when you play a game, when you're an influencer and you play a game, or you like the same thing happened with the screen. I'm in Asia, fair enough. Okay, but so when you play a game as an influencer, when I stream or make a video on Genshin Impact, that's putting awareness out there, and that's like, yeah, that's putting awareness out about the game, which is how studios attract voice talent. The point of the strike is to completely and utterly choke these companies and voice companies of talent, just completely choke them of talent, So it doesn't matter what dub you're playing on. It's Genshin as a game is being struck because of its association with Formosa. Just like if think of it like when screen actors and writers were striking, you couldn't make content on movies that like if your download of the movie was instead in like French, right? That's not the problem there. It's there's something else going on. But yeah. So that's the deal right now. And I also very, very heavily support the voice talent. So yeah. Maybe it's time for that Nier stream. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens with streaming. With like what my content's gonna be. I might go more variety, who knows. I have some games I would like to play. But yeah. Anyways, let's do it. We're not here to talk about Genshin, even though we're listening to Genshin music. We're here to talk about Honkai Star Rail. Just ignore H-Bomber guy down there. Okay. Yeah, we're here to talk about HSR. So I haven't seen a lot about this. The only things I've seen is March and the only thing that I have seen is March, and the patch is probably going to be 5 weeks, which is fucking sweet. Apparently 1.4 is going to be 5 weeks instead of 6, which is really cool. I like that. But I'm excited for this. Especially because it's titled fucking Jolted Awake from a Winter Dream. That's suspicious. I don't know how to feel about that. But yeah, it starts like a couple of minutes in. Yeah, so it was confirmed in a Bilibili post, or not a Bilibili, it was a HoYoLab post. It was confirmed in a HoYoLab post that the patch is going to be 5 weeks instead of 6. Which, according... Fuck. I spilled my tea. God damn it. Okay. Shit. Yeah. Fuck. Hold on. Let me go get... Shit. Let me go... It was mostly on my mouse pad. Let me go get paper towels. Watch the Astral Express. This isn't time for puns, Maria. Yeah. What have you done? I've spilled a lot of tea. Like a concerning amount of tea. Like this is just I drink so much fucking tea. When I'm drinking black tea, I have these massive ass bubble mugs that I watch, or that I drink out of. They're shaped like little bubbles. And like they hold just a concerning amount of liquid. Honestly, I'm just gonna do it. I needed to wash my mouse pad anyways, or my desk mat. It's not a mouse pad, it's a desk mat. But yeah, I drink just concerning amounts of tea when I drink black tea. I'm so glad that Goodnight Poon Poon was off to the side. Holy shit. Is a true British person? Here's the thing though. I drink black tea for the caffeine, because, you know, ADHD and self-medication and yada yada, but when it comes to tea, I'm mostly into the Chinese tradition, like tea tradition, instead instead of British tea and Western tea tradition. Get a thermos. I have a travel mug. The problem is I don't like it. Or like when or it's not that I don't like it, it's I prefer drinking tea out of mugs just because that's so much better. It like aerates the tea. I can actually taste the tea more, especially because my mug is Polish pottery, so it's just it doesn't have any tea taste. Yes, I am one of those people. Yes, I am one of those people. You must be new here. I'm a big ass tea nerd. I spend way too much on tea. What do you expect when I say I'm into the Chinese tea tradition? I really hope that the padding... Oh, fuck, that concerns me. Mug? Yeah, mugs are so much better. Because, like, when you drink, right, you take a slurp it so you, like, the tea aerates in your mouth. And, like, that aeration sends it up to your, like, olfactory nerve so you can smell it. Because like 95% of taste is smell, and that's where most of the taste from tea comes from, is the fragrance. Okay, I'm scared to plug my keyboard back in. I think I have a spare PCB actually, so if push comes to shove, black tea with sugar and milk. I don't put any sugar and milk just because I actually get good tea. I get good black tea. So it's not nearly as bitter to warrant sugar and milk. But to each their own. Shit. Do I not have a keyboard anymore? Okay, only the LEDs are dead. Wait, hold on. Okay, all of my keys work, just the LEDs are dead. Which I can live with. I can live with dead LEDs. Okay, fuck. Let me close my door so I don't bug my roommate. Oh my god, that's not how I wanted to start this stream. Okay. Oh, fuck. I'm so glad. So, okay, so I have a custom built keyboard. And so when I bought this keyboard, for some reason, the company gave me an extra PCB. Idabao gave me an extra PCB for some fucking reason. I have no idea why. But they did. So, yeah, I have a replacement. And that also gives me an excuse to open it up and replace my stabilizers anyways, because they're ass. I just need to order those new stabilizers. Anyways, let's actually watch the stream now. Because that was a surprise. They knew I was going to spill tea? Apparently, a fucking International Priest Corporation. I'm at 1080p, right? Give me a second, March. Hello, March. Makes me excited. I wonder who they mocap for this. I wonder if she was being mocapped by like her CNVA was being mocapped.
Hey everyone, welcome to the program, and thank you to our sponsor, the Interastral Peace Corporation. I'm your host, Astral Express crew member, March 7th. I've been watching my favorite streamer in preparation, but this is still my first time hosting, so go easy on me if I mess up,
She's a new
okay?
VTuber. She's a new VTuber.
What was I supposed to say again?
The teleprompter march. The teleprompter
Don't
march.
forget to like, follow, and share, or I'll chicken out. And then... Oh, without further ado, let's
You mocap
get right into the trailer.
Welcome, Vanity. You missed me spilling tea on my keyboard. Kalis? Okay, sure.
Attention all spectators! Attention all spectators!
Try. That'd be hilarious. Oh, Gwenathan. Okay, hi. She's here. What is Gwenathan doing here? Topaz, hello. The thighs.
Join me in this dance. Let's bring this exquisite celebration to its climax.
Kind of makes me sad they're using Kalis, but it's whatever. Topaz thighs. Topaz thighs. Oh, who else was there? Okay, who's going up against these fuckers? So who are we expecting to see in this? Oh my god, you were here. Oh shit, okay. Me spilling tea on my keyboard was predetermined by fate. Okay, Hook, Silverwolf, that's March, Luca, Donhung, and Topaz. And Gwenathan in the back? Yeah, because it's a D-Tank.
Bellabog might be in arrears, but I'm out of pocket.
Hold on. Wait, what? In arrears?
I'm out of pocket.
I'm assuming that means in debt.
Go
Numby! Love Numby! The thighs. Branya. Oh, Branya. Oh, she's stressed.
I returned to the Lawfu so I could surrender myself to the Alliance
Hi, Amelie.
and atone for my sins.
Very dramatic, Amelie. Branya needs some tea? Yeah, she does.
You see of me.
No, she needs our girlfriend. She needs to go on a date, unwind a bit. Oh my god, she's so cool. Oh, that was sweet. She needs to seal a lap pillow. Exactly. That moon pose was fucking dope, bro. It's so wuxia. Dude, if it takes place anywhere around this goddamn statue, it is probably the most wuxia thing you have ever seen. Like, that Donhung video, the Donhung trailer, the most wuxia thing I have ever seen. This, even better. It's incredible. Guys, I think Jingliu has something to do with the moon. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Blade of Moonlight.
What that is? Wuxia is a Chinese Chinese genre. Hi, Bai Hung. It's like a Chinese martial arts, like a genre of Chinese martial arts media. Yeah, I have just a hunch that. Yeah, I have just a hunch that she has something to do with the moon. Just a little bit.
Journey continues.
Hi, March.
There's loads of fun stuff waiting for us out there.
She just makes me
Can't
so
wait to catch it all on
she just
camera.
makes me so happy.
Like Jingliu. Never thought we'd meet a living Xianzhou legend. She's super interesting. Miss Jingliu might look young and elegant, but
Oh,
people
yeah,
say
if you
she's
have- I
experienced
think-
and
hold on, I have
super
codes.
dangerous. I was a little nervous when the director told me I'd be introducing her today. So I thought, why don't I see if I can bring in another young, elegant, experienced, and dangerous lady to help me with the intro. Next up, let's put our hands together and welcome Miss Himeko, navigator of the Astral Express.
Hi, okay. Hello, Himeko.
Wow, March. Is that how you see me? I'm very flattered.
Boom.
Himeko, you're here already?
2.
That's right. I walked in just as someone happened to be calling me a young, elegant, experienced, and dangerous lady.
And 3.
You're all those things. So, you want to take it from here, Himeko?
Sure thing. Where were we? Hi, everyone. As March said, I'm Himeko, navigator of the Astral Express. Today, I'll be introducing you to a living Xianzhou legend, Jing Liu.
Jing Liu. So excited for her. I'm not pulling for her, but I'm very excited. She is so dope, bro. Oh my god.
Ever since I first caught sight of her in Yenqing's tracking entries, I was completely hooked. She's Jing Yuan's previous
Person I have
master.
128 wishes to
I
say
bet she's
for.
got all
Hell
kinds of hidden
yes.
stories to tell.
As one of the
Plenty of
high-class
people in
quintet,
chat
she
right
was
now
once
have
the strongest swordmaster on
so
the
many
Law
saved
Fu.
for her.
However, due to the effects of Mara, she sometimes loses her grip on reality, perceiving herself as an unstoppable sword.
Or just one of those rare
Jing
cases I can
Liu's
actually
so
understand why people
ruthless.
have crushes on fictional
She even
characters.
attacked her
Yeah,
apprentice's
I don't know. She
apprentice.
just makes me
And she
so
figured out
fucking happy.
Yenqing's fighting style just from the sound of his swords. I'd bolt if I saw her coming my way.
I can't say I blame you. After the Mara took hold of Jing Liu, she
Also, I love
became
Chia
a
Court's
different
voice.
person. As for the day she crossed paths with Yanqing, it was quite the twist of
How do you
fate.
know about
I
that?
guess so. In any case, Jing Liu is
Himeko, how do you
unpredictable
know
at the
about
best
that?
of
You
times.
weren't
But
there.
If you catch her on a good day, she's as calm as moonlight on a silent night.
Nicely put. Her power is actually deeply connected to the moon's phases. Jing Liu is an ice-type character following the path of destruction, who uses 2 different states in combat.
They know too much the entire stream.
Different states?
Yeah, I know it's out of canon, but it's still funny.
Think of it this way. When Jing Liu is in prolonged combat, her Mara-struck persona
She's
takes
reading the
over and
teleprompter.
she changes states. When Jing Liu uses her skill, Transcendent Flash, she accumulates stacks of syzygy.
What the fuck?
Whoa, isn't Transcendent Flash the legend?
No way. Okay. You can't just. Why? Okay, she's more important than She's more important than I expected. Okay. Well, that's not just a Spiral Abyss moment. That's a Gnosticism moment. Okay, that's very dumb. Anyways, what's the
What's that?
contact?
Think of it this way. When Jing Liu
That's
is
so
in prolonged
dumb.
combat, her Mara-struck persona takes over and she changes states. When Jing Liu uses her skill, Transcendent Flash, she accumulates stacks of syzygy.
Whoa, isn't Transcendent Flash the legendary sword move from Mr. Cien's story? The one that cuts through time itself?
I was about to say,
You
why
sure
is the
seem
gameplay in slow
well-versed in
motion?
high-class
No, that's
quintet
just regular
stories,
speed.
March. When syzygy stacks up to a set amount, Jing Liu is consumed by Mara and enters a spectral transmigration state. In the spectral transmigration state, Jing Liu's every attack
Where's
deducts
Valis?
a
Hold on.
set percentage of HP from her ally's max HP. However, her attack increases according to the corresponding total HP.
So she saps
consumed.
other people's
See?
HP?
I told you she attacks her allies.
While in the
She
spectral
literally
transmigration state,
siphons
Jing
other
Liu's
people's
skill,
HP.
Transcendent
That's
Flash,
incredible.
becomes Moon on Glacial River, and she is unable to launch basic attacks. Moon on Glacial River doesn't consume skill points, but does consume stacks of syzygy. When stacks reach 0, Jing Liu exits the spectral transmigration state. Jingliu's ultimate, Floor Ephemeral Dream Flux, deals a set percentage of her attack as ice damage.
I don't know why they
a
need to make the
single
names
target
needlessly
and
complex.
adjacent
Don't worry about
enemies,
it.
as well as granting
I'm
her
just
additional
irrationally
stacks of
angry that they decided to
Whether
fucking
it's
call
normal
her
state
stacks
ice
stacks of
beauty
syzygy.
Jingliu, or
That's
red-eyed
dumb.
spectral
Why?
transmigrator state
I thought the
Jingliu.
Gnosticism was
She's
just
one
Genshin,
heck of a
except for the
sword
fact that the gods are
master.
called eons, but that's
According to
besides the
Cienzo
point.
Records, she was taken by the Ten Lords before the onset of Mara and subsequently detained in the shackling prison. The famous confrontation with her apprentice, Jing Yuan, would come later.
Becoming Mara-struck is an unavoidable fate for Xianzhou long-life species. But they're still
They love
trying
using
to find a
fancy
way to break
words.
free of the cycle.
Yeah,
In the
but what can you
brand
do?
new 1.4 mission, Clouds Leave No Trace.
Taihan.
An anonymous letter silently appears on the Express. It seems an unexpected visitor has
It's foreshadowing
extended an
stuff in
invitation
Genshin.
and is looking to connect
Well,
with
yeah,
Don
yeah.
Han to delve deeper into the tale
Yeah.
of the Xianzhou. Past events may feel distant in the present, but it's only right to give this story its proper conclusion. Valiant figures from times of old reunite with familiar faces and find themselves in a world drastically reshaped from the one
I'm
they
curious
once
though.
knew.
I'm excited for
The
this.
reason Jingliu wears a blindfold is to avoid catching sight of certain objects on the Xianzhou. Things that would trigger her memory and the Mara inside her.
That's just
Well,
depressing.
Not seeing isn't the same as not remembering. She's never forgotten those who fought alongside
That's
her.
just depressing.
As for solving the Mara predicament, we'll just have to stay tuned for the upcoming Xianzhou story.
Okay, I'm excited.
Looks like Jingliu's next move is gonna be trending all over the Xianzhou. Hey, Himeko, what if I start doing my own live streams? They could track Jingliu's every step.
That's just
and they'd get
creepy.
Loads of views.
Sorry, March. I wouldn't recommend chasing trends. Your content will probably end up clashing with the IPCs.
Really?
Competition is healthy though,
But my
Himeko. I'm
favorite
just saying.
streamers are always saying you gotta go with the hype. Anyway, how do you think I'm doing so far, Himeko?
She's a VTuber
For
stan.
this episode, I did loads and loads of research. Plus, I got lots of tips from my favorite streamer.
And which streamer would this be?
Ta-da! She's a streamer called Gwenithan. Her streams are super entertaining.
Gwenithan? I can't say I've heard of her.
You haven't? She's on the Xianzhou too. How about... I know! I'll tell you all about her.
Okay, let's see. She can juggle. Okay. Okay, I can't think about juggling without thinking about my brother,
There was
me.
one night I couldn't sleep.
I don't know.
And
Oh,
I
wait.
ended up watching Gwenithan's Kwaiban live stream.
Who's your name? Hello, Hikaru. Welcome. Morgan Larray. Morgan Larray. Death Parade, Heavy Objects is a zombie. She's Rei Todoroki in My Hero. She's Camila in Spy Family. She's in Data Live. She's in The World Ends With You. Black Clover. Wow, she's like half the cast of Fruit Basket. Wow, she is everywhere. She's in Nico Pod. Pokemon Masters. She's in Fairy Tail. She's in additional voices. She's in Zombieland Saga? Bro, okay. She's in Citrus. Okay, we have to go back to 2016. Is she in Orange? She is. The theory holds strong. Why is this a pattern? Why is this a pattern? I don't understand it. Every single fucking actress that was in Citrus is also an orange. I don't know why. I don't know why. She's Tyra? What? She's Megu in Assassination Classroom. Wow, she's in a lot. Holy fuck. She was in Miraculous? I don't know. I didn't see her, I don't think. Wow, she has been everywhere. Big Mom's sexy, only in One Piece. Wow, she was in everywhere. Seraphine? Holy shit. That's incredible. Okay. I just finished watching the special program. Good, because we just were looking through Gunnafan's English VA.
It was meant to be.
Her attire is very Cienjo, but it feels like she's not from the Law Fu.
I always feel like I see an English
She's
VA
not from
of
any of
Genshin
the
and they end up being in
Cienjo
Miraculous.
ships.
I didn't see her in Miraculous.
I think her real name was Guinevere or something.
Oh, she's not.
Anyway, Gui means fine wood, Nai means to exist, and Fen means fragrant. Su Shang came up with it for her. She's her bestie.
Lovely imagery.
I know. Plus, if you think about it, Guinevere and Gui Knifin do sound kind of similar.
That's
if you
usually
say
what
them a
you
few
do.
Times, right?
We might want to steer clear of wordplay, March. I heard
That's
the
what you do with
Cienjo
Chinese
issues
names.
fines for that.
Uh-huh.
Usually.
Seriously?
That's what I did with
Cienjo culture
my
is
Chinese name.
vast and profound. There's still much to learn.
Gui Knifin says that Su Shang is always schooling her on local
Just
culture
gals
and
being pals.
customs.
Yeah, nothing more.
Su Shang is as Cienjo as it gets.
Yeah, she's named.
I
But
feel like
what's
everything
interesting,
I learned
like,
about the Cienjo I learned from them.
why is her original name Guinevere? Why is it Guinevere and not Guinevere? And then, like, yeah, why was her? She's from somewhere else. She's not native to the Cienjo. I guess. I'm guessing that she's not native. Could she be from Penacony? Maybe. You have to remember that Penacony was a prison state for a while. I still won't forgive whoever told me that Zhongli's VA is Hawkmoth. Zhongli's VA is every, like, if you can think of an old, evil, bald white man at the end, like, in any anime ever, including Persona, that's Zhongli. If they're bald, if they are evil, and if they are old, then it's probably voiced by Keith Silverstein. Bonus points if they're pedophiles.
Live streaming, Kwaiban, a passion for Cienjo culture. Gwen Ifin seems like
Passion
a girl
for
of many
yeah,
talents.
she's not from
She is.
Shenzhou.
Although I feel like she mainly uses them to impress her bestie. Did
Yeah,
you know
they're
that
just
Gui
being
Knifin is
pals.
actually
I
a
don't
street
see
performer?
anything.
Not to
I don't
mention
see
she's
anything
also
going
super
on here.
talented on the battlefield. Gui Knifin is a fire-type character following the path of nihility.
Oh shit.
When using her skill, Blazing Welcome, Gui Knifin launches firecrackers, dealing fire damage to her target and adjacent enemies with a chance of inflicting burn. After unlocking the trace, High Pulse, her basic attack, Standing Ovation, also has a chance of inflicting enemies with burn.
Her animations are very well done.
Why firecrackers exactly?
Gui Knifin says that in Cienjo Legends, artists use firecrackers to fend off scary beasts. In return, the nobility supported the
She's a
artist
4-star? I
financially.
figured.
Gui Knifin is
She gives
just
off 4-star
continuing
vibes.
the tradition, and friendly locals are only too happy to support her.
Jinyu and his
Funnily
electric
enough,
type.
Her talent is called Patreon benefits. When Gui Knifin is on the battlefield and an enemy sustains burn damage,
Patreon
there's a chance
exists
they'll enter a
in-
Fire Kiss state.
In HSR.
Fire Kiss is stackable and limited to a set number of turns. While in the Fire Kiss state, enemies sustain increased damage. Which reminds me, I think Waynifen live-streamed a battle once too. Her ultimate, watch this showstopper, summons and detonates an even bigger firecracker in the form of a D-ting, dealing fire damage to all enemies.
So many
Targets already
D-tings.
inflicted with burns
I kind of love her.
additional
She's great.
damage as a set percentage of the fire damage.
Is this what the kids call going viral? I'd love to see her combat livestream data. I bet it was
You
an
could hear.
instant hit.
About that.
Oh
Her
my
stream was
God, I
taken
love
down
Chia
halfway
Court.
through. I think she violated the platform's fire safety policy.
Oh.
Fire Kiss state is
What do you
unremovable?
think?
Bro,
Got
that's
a better
actually
picture of
sweet.
Waynifen now?
And I can see why you're so fond of her.
Cool, isn't she? I'll message you the link to her streams right now. Sometimes she even sends gifts to her fans. Hey, Gwalings, check this out. Scale Gorge spring water, clear and tasteless, rich in calories. One sip, you just saved yourself a meal. Actually, I bought some 5-liter Scale Gorge spring water during Gwaynifen's last stream. When you're watching her stream, you gotta be ready to grab the deals. They're awesome.
Wait a minute, March. If that's the case, those bottles of Scale Gorge spring water in the Express's storage room, you bought all of those?
Yeah, what about them?
Interesting. Just the other day, Welt was telling me about his new healthy lifestyle habits. Apart from exercise, he's been drinking 8 glasses of water a day.
Multiple people should
Strangely
know that's
enough,
bullshit.
He's gained a little weight. Guess it must have been...
So Mr. Yang was drinking the...
Bruh, well,
It's getting late, Himeko. We should get back to the show. The next person we'll be talking
he's been
about
drinking
is
bathwater.
Topaz.
Sure. So, who's Topaz?
She's such a
Actually,
disappointed
I don't
mom
know
sigh.
either. But the director said that Topaz works for the IPC. She even knows that presenter, Albert. Speaking of, let's get him on the line. He can introduce Topaz.
Albert, let's go.
Albert! Ah!
Okay. She just got stolen.
Whether or not your world
She
has
just
a
got
day-night
yoinked.
cycle. Good morning, good afternoon, and good
I love them.
I'm your good buddy Albert.
Why did our art style change?
On my show, we go by my style.
Oh my God.
Up next, allow me, Albert, a professional Interastral Peace Corporation anchor, to introduce to you my guest and IPC colleague, Topaz.
I love them. Thighs. It kind of sucks that she's like... Okay, I won't comment on this yet, but there's the very good chance that she's just like capitalism personified, which, you know, is not great.
Topaz is a rising star in the IPC Strategic Investment Department, currently heading up the Special Debts Picket team. She's a combination
She's
of
not?
youth,
Ooh,
elegance,
good.
and remarkable ability.
The Special Debts Picket Team. I think
Stonks.
I've heard of them.
Well, as you may know, among the universe's major
Look at
investors and
Numby.
lenders,
I love
the
Numby.
IPC is a
We
big
love
fish.
Numby.
And with so many venture capital projects, there are bound to be bumps in the road. Topaz is our go-to person to smooth out the bumps and make sure we recover what's owed.
Oh, I get it. So the corporation's in the red?
When dealing with defaulters, Topaz's methods are swift and effective, saving the IPC from many a potential loss. She also has a great knack for investments, turning even the bleakest projects into success stories and ensuring huge returns for the corporation.
Wow, impressive. Does she have some kind of superpower?
She has Numby.
Within the walls of the IPC, there is indeed a rumor that Topaz's stellar success might have something of the supernatural about it.
It's Numby.
Supernatural? Oh, reminds me of Gwaynifen's ghost hunting streams.
Ghost hunting? Let's not jump the gun. When people think
She's
of Topaz,
she's such
they
a
don't think
VTuber
about
stan. I
ghosts,
love it.
But a certain unmistakable companion. I'm talking about her warp trotter, Numby. They may look like a cute mascot, but Numby is Topaz's trusted sidekick, both at work and out on the battlefield.
Also, can I just say, Sam Slade on her Twitter,
sniffing out wealth.
the
Checks, debt settlements, and calculations.
her name on
All
Twitter is
child's play
Sam
for this
Slade,
little
Numby's #1 fan,
Together
and I
with
love
Topaz,
that.
They traverse the cosmos, resolving any and all debt disputes that could threaten the IPC's operations. Numby is a legit employee. They even have an official role and title.
Really?
Really? And don't forget, the corporate world
I have
mirrors
not
the
done story
battlefield
quests,
in
no.
more ways than one. Topaz's prowess in the former is just as swift and formidable in the latter. And you better believe Numby plays a huge part in that. Topaz and Numby are fire-type characters, following the path of the hunt.
I like
At the start
how
of an ally
Albert says
turn, if
they
no enemy
are,
on the
both of them,
battlefield is
the two
inflicted
of
with
them.
proof of death,
Like
Topaz
plural.
will inflict this state on a random enemy, thereby
incredible.
boosting the follow-up attack damage they receive. During battle, Numby starts out with an initial speed and action.
She just holds
prophecy,
him.
attacking enemies inflicted with proof of death. Excluding Numby's own turns, every time an ally follow-up attack hits an enemy inflicted with proof of death, Numby's action is advanced forward.
Seems like Numby and Topaz share a strong bond.
They make a tight unit. Speaking of which, Topaz's skill, difficulty pan, is able to reallocate proof of debt to a
Topaz
different
doesn't
target,
do shit.
allowing
So
Numby
it's,
to
I
immediately
was
launch an
right when I
assault
said
and
it's a
deal
Nuno and
set
Willem
percentage of
XP.
Topaz's attack
It's
as
just
fire
Nuno and Willem,
damage
but
to the
like
new
this game's
target.
version of that.
This counts as a follow-up attack.
Weak
Topaz's
to water,
ultimate,
ground, and
Turn of
rock.
Profit allows Numby to enter the Windfall Bonanza state. In this state, damage and crit damage dealt by Numby both experience an increase. If that wasn't
This
enough,
literally
every time
stonks.
an ally's
That's literally
basic
the
attack,
stonks me.
skill, or ultimate hits an enemy inflicted with proof of
Literally
death,
stonks.
Numby's action is additionally advanced forward. After Numby launches a set number of attacks, this effect is dispelled.
They're so
Whoa,
cute.
Numby's got moves.
Some believe that everything possesses a soul. I believe that if you treat all living things with genuine care, regardless of whether they're human, they'll respond in kind.
Hold on to your hats, folks. Numby's not done yet. Topaz and Numby's technique, Explicit Subsidy, allows Topaz to summon Numby when entering a map. Numby then automatically seeks out basic treasures and trotters within a certain range.
Oh, that's useful.
Leading Topaz right to the loot. The best part? Trotters won't be alerted to their approach, and this effect doesn't even consume technique
Oh,
points.
that's
If
really
Topaz and
curious.
Numby
Oh,
enter
that's
combat after
cool.
using their technique, our little warp trotter regenerates a set amount of
Oh, that's
Topaz's
really
energy
useful.
after launching their first attack. If Topaz and Numby are still in the team after winning a battle entered in this way, the team receives a small amount of additional credits up to a set daily limit.
That's
The above
really
also
useful.
goes
Oh
for
my
winning
god.
battles entered in this way within the
Oh, it works in
simulated
Simulated Universe
But
too?
instead of
Holy
credits,
shit.
The team receives a small amount of cosmic fragments with a chance to bag
That's
a random
so
curio.
useful.
That's quite the skill set. Seems like Topaz and Numby have a bad cop approach to debt collection.
I wouldn't say pay to win.
Oh,
Now,
that
it would be
no
pay to win if there were
divas.
only areas
You might
that
as well call
if there were
Numby
areas that
the
only Topaz and Numby could
unlimited
access.
cosmic piggy bank.
But
Careful
no,
now.
it just makes it easier.
If there's an eon of prosperity out there, I doubt they want competition. Truth be told, Topaz doesn't care much about Numby's wealth-generating abilities. Here at the IPC, she has a reputation for being clean as a whistle. Money just isn't that important to her. Money is a means, not an end. Work should make you happy. Topaz looks after Numby because she loves them. Simple as that.
That's adorable.
That's not all I heard. In version 1.4,
And it is fair enough that it's only basic chess, so you can't you're really not going that far.
Snag the essential material required for Topaz and Gwenifin, searing steel blade.
Albert, are you sure Topaz is just your colleague? It feels like she's got a way bigger role than you.
What are you implying, March?
Clearly, you've never worked in a top tier.
What is March implying? What was March implying? Okay, that's weird. She had some extra goodies. It's probably pitiful, the amount that you get. Because it's up to a daily limit. It's probably going to be hard to reach that limit. Yeah, I doubt that it's very much.
company. In esteemed enterprises like ours, we stress a horizontal approach to management. As long as one has their own methodology, finds their own niche, and employs their own strategy, they can exert unlimited influence and change the fate of a project.
Himeko, is he making any sense to you?
I'm not quite following.
Look, I might not get the ins and outs of investing, but I know
Think
my
of her
way
as an
around
S&P
the
500
presentation
investment. Oh my
deck.
god.
Those dazzling slides on Topaz. Yup, my creation. Impressive. It's all about making yourself indispensable in the workplace. And if Topaz were here right now, she'd acknowledge my presence with the utmost respect.
In the
How's
long
it
run,
hanging out,
it
Lee?
would be noticeable.
Hi,
But like
viewers.
in the long run, we wouldn't even need credits anyways.
That's my name. Don't wear it out.
If you
guys
play for
probably
long enough, then
mentioned
credits
already,
mean
but I work in
nothing.
the strategic investment
Like how
department at the
Mora
IPC
means nothing to
headquarters.
us at this point.
It's an honor to be here for Miss March 7's show today, and to meet Miss Himeko.
Hi, Topaz!
Nice to meet you too.
The Director Topaz, what brings you here?
A while ago, we received an investment application from the Interastral Peace Media Department. It seems the IPM's presenters
Depends on how
want
you
to
spend your
expand
Mora.
the program's
I
reach.
okay. Here's the thing, Luna. I have like 15 million Mora in the game at this point. I don't think I could physically spend that much. There is no way I could spend enough to bring me out of the millions. Like, honestly, it is ridiculous.
As such, the corporation sent me to evaluate the program's performance.
Director Topaz, I'll show you my expertise right now. So without further ado, let's unveil version 1.4's eagerly awaited.
What the fuck do you spend? What the fuck do they spend Mora on?
1.4 in the character Event Warp, Gentle Eclipse of the Moon. Trailblazers can acquire the limited 5-star character Jing Liu. And during the second phase of 1.4, 2 character Event Warps will become available. In the character Event Warp Sunset Clause, Trailblazers can obtain the limited 5-star characters Topaz and Numby. Meanwhile, in the character Event Warp Butterfly on Sword Tip, the limited 5-star character Zila will be making a return.
Yeah, it's her turn
And I
again.
almost forgot to
It's Zila's turn
mention,
again.
The 4-star character Gwenifin will also be a part of these 2 second phase
Hell yeah,
character picks.
Zila rerun.
Look who's back! It's Zila! Feels like forever since we last saw her in Bellabog.
Characters aside, we're also eagerly anticipating version 1.4's 5-star light cone.
Yeah, Luna's
And
suffering.
1.4's first phase light
I feel
cone
bad
event.
for you.
The drop rate of the 5-star light cone, I shall be my own sword, will be boosted.
It's that sword-wielding beauty again.
Standing there in the moonlight without
I
a
want to
blindfold,
read that light cone.
amidst all those flowers. Quite
Yeah,
the
it's
sight.
gonna be a five week banner, which I am
Meanwhile,
I'm
1.4's
March is so
second
gay.
phase light
Wait,
cone
what did she
event
say?
Meanwhile, in the character making a return, and I almost forgot to mention, the 4-star character Gwenifin will also be a part of these 2 second phase.
Oh, Gwynaifin's gonna be on both of them. Okay.
Look who's back! It's Zila! Feels like
Gwynaifen is gonna be on
forever since we last
both,
saw her
which
in
is
Bellabog.
neat.
Characters aside, we're also eagerly anticipating version 1.4's 5-star light cones. And 1.4's first phase light cone event warp. The drop rate of the 5-star light cone, I shall be my own sword, will be boosted.
It's that sword-wielding beauty again.
Oh, sword
Standing there
wielding
in the
beauty.
moonlight
Wow.
Without a blindfold, amidst all those flowers. Quite the sight.
Unforgettable.
Meanwhile, in 1.4's
Yeah, you were not
second
wrong,
phase
Luna.
light cone event warps, the drop rates for the 5-star light cones, Worrisome Blissful, and In the Night will be boosted.
Wow, Topaz is so lucky to be surrounded by so many cute fluff balls.
Is Luna a Zila simp?
Can we
I
get
mean,
one for the
considering her
Express
profile
Himeko?
picture on Discord is cat
Please?
Zila, yeah.
I'm afraid that might not be possible. I remember Pom Pom saying they're not keen on having anything that sheds fur in the carriages.
But Pom Pom sheds tons of fur.
You know, trotters like Numby make great companions. They're non-shedding, low maintenance, and super squishy. Plus, they can sniff out valuable treasures. Or, what about adopting a talking bird? Like Owlie here.
Wait, what? Absolutely not. I'm the star of the IPM. And that wraps up today's Warp and Light Cone segment. Director Topaz, I was wondering, how did you rate my performance?
Let's talk about that later. The reason I'm here for March's show today is
If
to
you
present
fire
some
Albert,
small
I
gifts
will
to our
riot.
Esteemed viewers, on behalf of the IPC. I'm not the best at crafting presentation decks, but here is a slide I worked up.
If you fire Albert, I will have words, Topaz. I'm just saying.
To a timeless space.
I don't care
Part of my
about the
life.
funny ad break.
Izzy,
Well, the corporation is a big part of my life. In fact, me and my team are heading out to business on Eurillo 6 very soon. Taking part in today's program was a nice change of pace for me.
oh, really? Eurillo 6? We've been there. So, is this a debt collecting trip?
I'm afraid
I
can't
feel so
comment on
bad for
internal IPC
Grania.
matters. That said, I heard the Express crew will be heading to Eurillo 6 for the Trailblaze Continuance Future Market.
What the fuck
Looking
is
forward to
Trailblaze
seeing you all in
Continuance?
Belobog.
Huh? How did you know about that?
Preliminary research is
What the what is Trailblaze Continuance? Is it like interlude chapter? I have to say I can't stand the specific special program because March's voice and Albert's voice are literally opposite ends of the spectrum. It's my brain. I can see it. I don't know. I enjoy March's voice. I don't know what it is. Yeah, so it's just an interlude chapter. That's interesting. Okay.
crucial for the smooth progression of any project. Our data collection lead informed me about a significant site on Eurillo 6, known as the Pillars of Creation, a memorial symbolizing centuries of Velabogian resistance. Out of respect,
March's voice is
I
wonderful. I
intend to pay
despise
a visit
Albert's.
there with a few
Don't do Bill
colleagues.
Butts like that. How dare you?
Oh, where are my manners? Let me introduce them. Senior staff, team leader, grunt, field personnel, and grunt, security personnel.
They look pretty slick, but I can't help but wonder.
Are they enthusiastic about a trip to an ice planet?
I'm afraid enthusiasm doesn't come into it. The IPC's balance sheet isn't the best right now. We haven't got the capital to outsource missions like these.
That
And you
explains the recent disturbance in the corporation.
And you think your Reload 6
Thousands
does?
of voices suddenly
Your Reload
sigh
6 is barely
exhaustion.
recovering from, you know,
Silenced.
they don't have any exports.
Let's set that aside for now. You know, I've heard all about the achievements of the Astral Express. I also heard that the train's navigator was a lady of unparalleled beauty and talent.
The Yuri couch.
It was a pleasure to meet you at last, Miss Kimiko.
It's the Yuri couch.
Another reason for coming on the show today? I hope I lived up to your expectations.
You exceeded them. Next time, let's see if we can meet up in person.
I'm sure we can make that
Oh
happen.
my god.
Once your work in Belobog is done, perhaps you'd like to drop by the Express.
Oh my god. The Yuri
It's a
couch.
deal.
It's the Yuri
I've
couch.
always wanted to set eyes on the Express.
Jeez. Can we get a room for these guys already?
Room?
Elephant literally. I didn't expect that. I didn't expect that. March! Wait, I just read her subtitles.
That mean?
Oh, you sweet summer child. Oh my god, you babe swaddled in the cashmere blanket of ignorance. Oh my god. Oh, March. Oh. But so with the why are all the women in HSR gay? Because it's a Honkai game. That's just how Honkai games work. It's all gay people. Oh, that fucking murdered me. Okay. I love how they didn't help Yearly 6 at all, but when they want their money as soon as... Exactly! Capitalism! It's crazy how that works. Albert speaks for the audience. He speaks for the people. Yeah, there's homonormativity right here.
On the Express.
Jeez. Can we get a room for these guys already?
Get a room? What does that mean?
As another gesture of the corporation's goodwill,
Just
I'd
moving
like to
on.
introduce a brand new event for everyone to take part in.
Oh, woohoo!
Nice!
Recognized universally as the leading video game brand, Ethereum Wars is set to unveil an offline fan event on Eurillo 6, the Interastral Tournament Festival.
Ethereum Wars? What's that?
Think of it as a holographic video game. To secure a spot in the grand final, contestants must collect and nurture ether spirits, which can be found within victory zones.
Ether spirits?
I'd venture to guess they're much like Numby here. Digital replicas of creatures designed to serve as combat companions.
Right you are, Miss Himiko. Your knowledge in this area is surprising.
I've heard a thing or two about the IPC's
Stop
research
flirting!
and cultivation
You are on a
program.
stream!
Am I right in assuming that the
Like,
aim of
being
this
gay is
event
okay,
to
but
analyze
you're in
the
a professional
suitability of
environment.
different species as fighting companions?
Oh, wait, okay, so we're not...
And we stand by our promise that no real-life creatures will be harmed during Ethereum Wars. The IPC has renovated an old weapons testing ground to serve as a tournament venue. We've also set up victory zones.
Let the
in different
lesbians do
locations.
they can do
Curtis
lesbian
Space
things on their own
Station, Eurillo
time.
6, and the Cienjo Lafu. Those who manage to defeat the championship contenders in each victory zone and complete the hyperlink challenges will be greeted with generous rewards. It's also worth noting that ether spirits, both allied and enemy alike,
So is this like-
are classified into three
Is this straight up
types:
Pokemon?
mechanical, humanoid, and aberrant. In combat,
This is
these
just
types have
Pokemon.
a cyclical relationship, with each one countering another. Attacking enemies that are vulnerable to your current ether spirit's type will allow you to
Real
deal extra
homophobia
damage.
is not letting us be gay on
So
company
picking
time.
a type that
My God.
counters your opponents is super important.
You got it. Furthermore, as you advance through the competition, you'll gain access to the even more formidable Overlord ether spirits, which can be developed to boost their combat prowess.
So the deeper you delve into the competition,
It's just
the
Pokemon.
fiercer the fights become. This is gonna be quite the contest.
Hmm.
You okay there, March 7th?
Ether spirit, copy. Let's see. Whoa, a gold Albert.
Miss March, do I look like some paddle pet to you? You can't just collect anything and everything.
Pokemon.
Just curious.
A reminder to our
God.
esteemed contestants. Numerous players from across the universe will be partaking in Ethereum Wars. As you progress, new opponents will be revealed.
That's
After
interesting.
completing
I'm
all
curious.
challenges, exhibition matches await, where you might end up face to face with some unexpected opponents. And
Albert
should you
Boss
rise
win.
to the occasion and overcome the Interastral Tournament Festival challenges, you'll receive IPC-sponsored eligibility for a specially selected
Oh, shit, that's
4-star
cool.
character. And there you have it.
Okay,
The
so you get
full
to make a choice between Serval, Pela, Luca, and Hook. That's cool.
rundown on Ethereum Wars. Hope you all have fun, and remember to treat your combat companions kindly. I've got a meeting to get to.
Have fun.
Bye for now.
Free Luca? Hell yes.
You're leaving so soon?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 'cause I don't
I'm
even have
sure
Luca.
Our paths will cross again. Over to you and Albert. Keep up the good work. There will be a year-end bonus for everyone when we roll out the new project.
Thank you, Director. Your wisdom, foresight, and mentorship know no bounds. Take care now. Stay safe out there.
I should be going too. There's some maintenance on the Express to attend to.
Yeah,
Hope to
sure.
catch you all
Some
soon.
maintenance to attend
Thanks for all
to.
the help, Himeko.
March, make
See you
sure
soon.
that Topaz goes no. Just.
Are they gone?
Gone?
I wouldn't say make sure she doesn't go anywhere near.
I think
Just if she
so.
is on there, let us know.
Sure.
Yes. Take a look for yourself. See? Told you. All gone. Nobody here but me. Nobody else on the line.
Whew. That's a relief.
Yeah, they're conveniently
All those
leaving together.
yips. If you ask me, Topaz is just abusing her position to engage in a personal pastime.
Huh? Topaz's personal pastime? What's that?
Isn't it obvious to you? Maybe you should take another look at the specifics of this event.
Let me think. I got it! So Topaz's personal pastime is hunting.
Duh? Hunting? Miss March, what gave you that impression?
Well, isn't that right though?
Topaz.
I'll show you.
Topaz's favorite
This event
pastime.
is all about sneaking up slowly and then... Hey!
Whoa.
They're showing-
Slow down a second.
They're showing
Topaz's
off the
pastime is
mocap.
cuddling
That's the entire
creatures,
point.
Not hunting them. As soon as she gets home, she grabs her pets and cuddles the heck out
Still
of
standing in
them.
the still
She's got
standing in the
hundreds
corner,
in
holding the
company
camera,
apartment.
keeping herself from laughing. Yes,
Did you say hundreds?
Per-
How does she have the space?
that is the perfect.
Well, her company
That's the
apartment
perfect
is
headcanon.
an ecological starship. Meanwhile, my feathered butts in his studio from the 2020s. Topaz lives it up in a giant starship over at corporate HQ. Well, I get by on packed lunches. in the
Yeah,
middle
yeah.
of
That's why
nowhere.
Kalis was in the trailer. Is because Stella is here manning the camera, and
Let's
she's
shift our
fucking
attention to some
dying
of
in the
other growing
corner.
events coming our way. First off, during the 1.4 release, the Planar Infinity event is making its debut. Herta and 3 other members of the Genius Society made some small renovations to the simulated universe. Each of them
this is interesting.
threw a spanner in the works. With the code damage, the universe is beginning to expand exponentially.
Nihility.
Madam
IX.
Herta wanted me to pass a message on to our trailblazers. Don't panic, just a minor bug. You will be compensated.
Hi, May.
Bug? Really? It doesn't sound like it.
It's true.
What's May
The
doing
spanners
there?
in question cause the simulated universe's blessings and curios to multiply.
Okay.
As such, in Planar Infinity's ordinary plane challenges, trailblazers can obtain some wonderful buffs.
For example?
For example, a cosmic big lotto that won't disappoint.
Oh, wow!
See what I mean? Following an ordinary plane challenge, trailblazers will enter Herta's manic plane with their buffs in tow. Every time trailblazers successfully challenge a wave of enemies, a floor is successfully cleared. As floors are cleared, trailblazers will face off against increasingly difficult enemies until...
Uh-oh. I knew there was a catch. Now we have to fight attrition warfare?
Herta wants to test the limits of the simulated universe's memory. Don't panic, Ms. March. As long as trailblazers obtain as many buffs as they can.
Oh,
in
she's
the
gonna
ordinary
panic
plane
because for a lot of
challenges,
people,
they'll be able
she's
to
the only
face
one
down the
keeping them
manic plane
alive.
with full strength.
March is the only
In
one
the simulated
keeping.
universe, anything is possible.
Really?
March is the only one keeping a lot of teams
believe
alive.
you.
You must believe me. I promise, trailblazers. It's a walk in the park. I'm begging you.
Now I really don't believe you.
And of course, Worldwood version 1.4b, without the ever stimulating check-in event.
Hell yes.
Come on, y'all. Give it up in the back. Let's hear it for checking in.
Woohoo! Check-in! Check-in!
Also in 1.4,
Sampo.
we'll be welcoming in a story
What?
replay feature.
Wait, what?
When interacting
No
with
fucking
characters in the
way.
story, trailblazers can now pause dialogue and review surrounding
Genshin.
context. All that juicy lore and tasty exposition buried under trigger-happy mouse clicks, waiting to be rediscovered.
Genshin.
Doesn't mean you
Genshin.
can make new choices, though.
Seriously.
So always make
Come on.
choices that you know you won't
Shut the
regret.
fuck up, March.
Also be
Okay.
seeing the
Um,
return of the
don't
planar
say that.
fisher and realm of the strange events. During the event,
You probably just made your girlfriend, I mean Stella, have a fucking panic attack. Okay.
Can earn you a set amount
By
of
staying
double
that.
rewards.
Nice! Double rewards! Some people are farming the cavern like crazy every day. They can save themselves some time.
Would you be one of those people, Miss March?
Me? No way. Pom Pom never stops talking about that mysterious recipe they found. Things are gonna get real busy soon.
March is a gamer.
And what's
We
a
could have
recipe
figured.
Gotta do with being busy.
It's not just the recipe. Pom Pom's been talking about organizing
I
a whole
love her
food tour
outfit.
event. So strange. Nobody even knows where the recipe came from. what if Pom Pom runs into bad guys on the tour?
She has Grenade fans.
I need to
Yeah,
protect the
she plays
conductor.
games. She farms
I get
Simulated
it now.
Universe while she watches
You wanna
Grenade fans
pose as a
streams in the
bodyguard
background.
and get a bunch of free snacks.
Hey, that's slander. The food tour will be following the express around the world.
That's slander.
Keep your eyes peeled for official announcements on when and where we'll be stopping.
I fucking love.
I'm the one that leaves people in suspense around
I
here.
love Skylar Davenport.
And now for the moment you've all been waiting for. Redemption codes!
Codes, codes, codes.
Redemption codes. Yay. I want to see what the wrap up is.
Oh yeah, don't forget to like, follow, and share. Let's get to 50 bill.
My bad.
Leaders.
Turn on. Okay. Yeah, PlayStation 5 coming October 11th.
Well, that's everything for today. Thanks for tuning in to our special program and see you in the...
Wait, Albert. Who's the main presenter here? Shouldn't I be the one to bring the show to a close?
My bad. Force a habit. In that case, is there anything our main presenter would like to say to the audience?
Let me think. Oh yeah, don't forget to like, follow, and share. Let's get to 50 billion views.
50 billion.
Nice.
You might want to take a few zeros out there, March. Anyway, I got a flap.
She doesn't have the mental capacity to do that math, Albert. Come on.
Has a day-night cycle. Good morning, good afternoon, and get yourself home already. Albert, sign it off. Bye-bye.
Wait, Albert! He really made a break for it. Anyway, so, that's all for today's program. Thanks a lot for tuning in. I'm your host, March 7th, wishing all you guys a great day!
I love heart. That was actually really that was adorable. I can see why this is a 5-week patch, just because there is more. Oh, there is more.
Finally! I'm exhausted.
You get used to it.
Huh? Really? Oh, thank you, thank you! Actually, I was feeling super nervous. Oh, no. You guys did all the hard work. Thank you, thank you. Huh? Is the program link up already? I'll share it with my friend. Hey, you see my stream just now? You said you'd be tuning in. Link is already up, by the way. I just shared with you. Remember to watch the whole thing. I'll be checking.
That's the exact thing she sends you in game. That's awesome. Okay, that's actually fucking adorable. Wait, hold on. So if I launch the game, then that'll be on my mailbox. That's so cool. Oh my god. That was cool. That was really, really cool. Story content has been dry. Yeah, I mean, we're getting to that point where we're getting ready to go to Pettit. I wouldn't be surprised if 1.5 is going to be Pettit. Just because, you know, this is a 5-week patch. This is going to be... There's less content here. We're going back to Bellabog. You know, interlude moment. And then, you know, we're going... Yeah. Well, obvious. I'm just saying, like... how, like, what patch is gonna turn it over to 2.0. So, like, you know, we'll have 1.4, we'll have 1.5, and then maybe 2.0. because I can't imagine that Penacony is gonna take that long unless they go like balls to the wall with something. If they have like a full fucking anime cutscene for Himiko's death or whatever. Maybe one or two more. I'm hoping it's one or two more. Do not. I'm just saying. Himiko has been alive in Honkai Star Rail for 156 days. Mailbox. That's so cute. Hey, you said you'd tune into my show. I've made it today. I sent you the replay link. That is so cute. I love March so much. March is set. Okay, so this makes me think, are they moving away from Albert for some reason? And they're just going to make March do this more often? Or is this kind of a... Like, I don't see why they're doing that. Like, why they did this with the March 7th show debut. Did they just do it because of Gwenaifen? Or... I don't know. Albert's the GOAT. I love Albert. I love Bill Butts, but like, I don't see why they would be doing that. Yeet. Vanity, your Fushan is helping mine. Firm. Yeet. Maybe they're experimenting? Yeah. I think it was to keep it thematically with Gwen. Yeah, that makes sense. Fushan Pog? Hell yes. But like it was really cool because like that was different because they fucking mocapped her. Also, I forgot this was the thing. Why do they just do this? Like they just fucking are giving us 800. Like what? They're just giving us shit. This is so weird compared to Genshin. This is generous. Oh my god. Are you playing for anybody in 1.4? Nah. I wish, but I think... Okay, so... I think I'm actually going to start saving for 5-star March now. Going like full dick on 5-star March. But we did get drip marketing. So we can look at those. Media. Yes, we got Argenti, Hanya, Shui. Not Shui. We did not get Shui. We got Hanya, Argenti, and Hoho. So, hold on. Okay, so Hanya. She's the 4-star. This is weird. To me, it's interesting that we're getting so much fucking physical. Because, like, there's 2 physicals in this patch, and we just got Luca. So, like, my god. But, so, you've got, using dreams to analyze the sins of Mara struck is like touching a vine with thorns. It doesn't hurt the more as much when your fingers become numb. One of the judges of the Ten Lords Commission, one of the 4 duties of a judge, detention, imprisonment, punishment, and interrogation. Hanya is charged with the last task. interrogation. She specializes in reading the karma and sins of criminals and records their crimes and punishments with the oracle brush. As she spends her days using dreams to predict karmic offenses and has to endure the torrential floods of information regarding the Marastruck's actions, she has long become dull to all things in the world. Only when she operates with her sister and fellow judge Sui will Hanya momentarily reveal her true nature. When Shui, Jingli worth, she probably is, but I don't know. Shui probably might be 1.6. Yeah, I find it weird that Shui we've gotten her since the beginning, and like Jenny Yokobori voices her, but like we haven't got like she's been all over the place on the Luofu, and we just have not heard of her, or we haven't gotten her. We haven't talked to her. Like the only person that's actually gotten to talk to her is Danheng. Very possible the Penacony. I'm thinking 1.5, 1.6, and then I'm hoping 1.4, 1.5, and then Penacony, and then when we return back to the Luofu, we get Shui. Maybe I don't know. What if Shui is like? What if Shui is like a Baiju situation where we don't get her for like another 3 years? I got to talk to her during Bailu. We did? I don't remember that. Yeah, but like I'm at like watch fucking Shui's Baiju moment. Her voice actress is the same as Eula though, so that's neat. Isn't she dead in the BP hunt? Yes! Oh, you are talking my language. I love this fucking light cone. It is incredible. I love her. This is such a well done light cone. It reminds me of the one of Rosalina's storybook in Mario Galaxy. Like one of the last ones, the revelation that the girl's mom is buried under the tree on the hill. This has the same vibes to me, at least. Bix's body has been cold like this for a very long time. That like last line gives me Rosalina's storybook vibes, and it's dark as hell. Yeah, Shui's like a robot. And she's voiced by Jenny Yokobori, which we love. Argenti, physical nihility. This excites me. Not because Argenti, because I really don't give a shit about him. I mean, he's the prettiest woman I've ever seen, but like, yeah. So, isn't he Erudition? Is that Erudition? That's Erudition. That's not. It's Erudition. But yeah, Adrilla lore makes me excited because we have no fucking idea what happened to Adrilla. We have like they have the least amount of lore anywhere. Gender bend. I say gender bend Vanessa. That's more of a gender bend Vanessa. Diluc with Riz. God. A classic knight of the Knights of Beauty. Forthright and candid, his noble and admirable man. This noble and admirable man, quotations, wanders the cosmos alone, resolutely following the path of beauty. But he's mechanically erudition, which is weird. Upholding the good name of beauty is Argenti's duty. To fulfill this responsibility, one must be pious when one initiates battle, and one must make the opposition yield willingly when one strikes with one's spear. Cloud Retainer, much. And then Huohua. A pitiable and helpless Foxian girl who is also a Ten Lords Commission judge in training, who fears ghosts but must catch them all. Fuck. Due to having a heliobus named Tail sealed in her tail by the judges of the Ten Lords Commission, she became a cursed one who attracts inhuman beings. Notice that Tail is voiced by Adam Michael Gold, who also voices Argenti. So this is Adam Michael Gold's patch. Like, This man dominates the English side of this patch. She fears demons and Heliobi, but contrarily is tasked with their capture and entrusted with the heavy task of eradicating vile spirits. She's just Chongyun. Though she believes herself lacking in ability, she is unable to muster the courage to resign and continues onwards despite walking in a valley of her own fear. So yeah. Does it mean Penacony is 2 patches away? I don't know. It feels like we have so much time left to spend on Penacony, but like, or so much more time to left to spend on the Lawfu, but like it also feels like there's no reason it should. Like Star Rail is objectively easier to develop for. Like that, it just. Okay, that's a car outside. I thought that was Bill, our cat, meowing. That okay. No, like, but like HSR is largely like objectively easier to develop for, so there's no reason it should take as long. Hopefully they continue Tingyun's story if we're stuck in the Law of Fu. That's assuming Tingyun is still alive. The more I get into it, like, there is still the possibility that she is alive. But the more we learn, the more I'm starting to kind of doubt it. What does that text translate to in your profile? Yanshen, Genshin Impact, Danshu Dai Taikong, so it's Genshin Impact but in space. Seeing you and getting Subaru is kind of like, is that it? Yeah. I mean, Himiko died in fucking chapter 7 of HSR or HI3, which that was very fast into the thing. There's no reason for it to not happen like that. Also, not gonna lie, I'm kind of hoping we have like a dorm feature. I want the MC to have a room. That would be kind of neat. We go and find another like we get another car, and that's our dorm. Flick weakness break, golden calyx. Maybe Himiko or Welt. No. I mean, Himiko maybe. No, but I don't know. Like it's not like March died or something. It was a largely inconsequential character that we met and was, I don't know. We forget about the fact that I got C6 Jing today. You. So like it makes sense, especially you also have to think like mechanically.
Time for a fun. We came together.
Like Tingyun's death there.
Commencing research.
One was to communicate that yeah, no, Fantilia is not fucking around, but also like you have to remember this is not Genshin. This is a Honkai game. People are going to die. And I think the writers wanted to like set that up.
Time for a fun.
Have you been finding Fushfen? She's very fun. I enjoy her. She's very broken.
Disappear among the sea
It's her turn. I'm ready for her rerun. I'm not gonna be pulling on her rerun just because I already have her E1, but I love how the matrix is on the floor. I do too. It's very useful. That's a very good design detail. How many playable characters? I do not know. If Vanity is still here, he can probably answer that.
Time for a buzz. We came together.
I think it also depends on how you count it.
What a headache. Who's next?
Yeah, I got her E1. I got really lucky with the pull on her, so the beginning. If five-star March comes, will you pull for Eidolons? Yes. That's all I'm saying.
Who's next?
Basically, Ting Yun got Signored. But, like, here's the thing. Ting Yun's death had an impact because it was creepy as hell.
Time for a buzz.
Like, that was unsettling, and it was supposed to be unsettling. But yeah, no, I am definitely going, like, full in on 5-star March. If you count the Flame Chasers and characters that were already dead by story timeline, like 14. Yeah, there you go. Again, it depends on how you count it. But a lot.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Nivi's Quest has explicit meshes of murder and so, wow, okay. I haven't actually played Nivi's Quest, so I have no idea. It's gonna be 1.4. But here's the thing, Chai. We're not getting either of those for a while. There's some sort of resurrection. No, they just completely do away with the concept of in order to play them, they have to be alive. They just do it. They just ignore that fact. Like when you're playing a character that's died, it's just completely non-diegetic. They aren't actually there. They're just there for gameplay reasons. There's like no diegetic explanation for why they're playable. They just are. Which I like. I enjoy that. I think that's really cool.
Time for a buzz. We came together. What a headache. Who's next? Don't mess with me.
So what's the reason why I'm skipping Farina for him? Yeah. I don't know. I don't, no matter what happens in Nivi's Quest, I don't think I'm going to be able to bring myself to pull for him instead of Farina, especially with that one fucking cutscene at the beginning of Act 3. I can't. Like, I have an obligation to pull for the gremlin.
I'll end your misery. More enemies. Equipped and converge and awaken. Who's next?
Farina's way too silly. I love her. She's so adorable. Farina's love Farina's life. My God. What else do I need to farm? Should probably work on erudition keys. Have you done Act 4? I have not. I did Act 3 and then stopped, and then I haven't played it since because I really haven't had time. QQ, where are you? There you are. What do I need? Oh yeah, I recently got these 6. I did that yesterday. So, yeah. I have an obligation to build her now. I I enjoyed Act 3. It was slow, yeah, but it was fun. Okay, I need to get those up. So I'm like, yeah, so might as well at this point just build her, because I just need more area of effect. I have no AoE damage. That's like my big problem. Is I have jack shit for AoE damage. Zila carries me everywhere I go, and like I need another one. Here's to me hoping that like March 5-star March is like destruction or something. I don't know. Next you'll tell me Ina's no. I'm not saying it was good. I'm not saying it was good. I just enjoyed it. It was kind of stupid and fun. It was very slow and, you know, didn't mean shit, but it was kind of fun.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. You took the bait.
Yeah, E6 Ching 2 is like pretty much always, yeah, you just get free SP.
Commencing research.
Yeah, and this is why I actually need to build her.
This combat needs optimized. This is double speed.
So you are afraid of me. I'll end your misery.
I don't know why I did that.
Excellent.
I think I thought Zila's turn was up.
Don't mess with me.
Yeah, I enjoyed Act 3 because the mechanics were fun.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies.
It was different. It was mixing it up. It was more of an intrigue. It wasn't really done, but you know.
For a buzz. It came together.
Yeah.
What a headache.
I kind of want to build my Lynx. She seems like a better healer sustainer-wise than Bailu. Yeah. I don't know. I don't have Bailu, so I can't really say, but she is a very consistent, solid support.
You took the bait.
She's a very consistent sustain.
Converge and awaken.
Bailu has the upside of reviving one teammate. Yeah.
Who's next? I'll end your
Especially the healing over time that Lynx provides. That's very, and the cleanse, like the debuff cleanse and resistance is so nice.
The bait. A quick divination.
Yeah, I did notice that that Act 3 just went straight fucking into Act 4. Like there was an explicit break between Act 1 and Act 2.
Time for a buzz.
Act 3, it was literally in the middle of the prison segment. I was like, okay, sure.
I'll end your misery.
Can't for the life of me run without a healer. Well, I mean, this is HSR, so you kind of have to run a healer. Unless you're fucking bonkers.
Don't mess with me. Disappear among the sea of butterflies.
Which round was this? Was this 5?
Illusions of the past.
Yeah, Act 4 is supposed to get, yeah, I've heard. And it makes me sad that I just won't have time to do it for a while.
What a headache.
Yeah, this is the last one. Okay. Ah.
Converge and awaken.
Can run Japard or Fushuan alone. But even then, like, Fushuan doesn't have enough healing to do that.
Don't mess with me.
Like, Fushuan has sustain, but she doesn't quite have enough sustain, especially for harder content. Because you also have to worry about Fushuan getting one shot. Like, her just barely being above 50% health, and then she gets fucking nuked. And we're good.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Hopefully you can clear it before it clears you. Yeah, fair enough. She definitely does have enough healing. Yeah, but... yeah, whatever. How do you get so many resources to level characters? Do you whale? No. I just don't do anything else. Like, I literally don't artifact farm. I just, like, I only use my resin nowadays to level characters. Not wish. I didn't want to do that. Like, yeah, I just straight up don't do relics. Like, I will do relics enough to barely get what something I'm satisfied with. But like aside from that, I just don't do relics. Because talents are way more important than anything else. But yeah, battle pass if you're really struggling. I should probably main attack. I need more of these things. Are you doing MLC or not? What do you mean? No? I have 0 level up stuff. Yeah, yeah, I need to work on that. I have so many of these fuckers. That's incredible. I have 800. Bro. Like, do you care about Memory Chaos? No, I rarely do Memory of Chaos. Mostly because I don't have a second major DPS to carry me. Makes sense. You don't care much for relics? I mean, yeah, but like, I also find farming relics just very boring. I just don't really bother all that much. Cause like, I have okay sets for Zila. I have enough for I have enough to get her speed, but like this boot is not good. Like my Silver Wolf is ass. My Lynx is all over the place. I just have enough for Fleet of the Aegis and Withering Snow. Like, yeah. And leveling relics is such a... yeah, exactly. And that's part of the reason why I don't do it. I'll probably get to a point where, like, I have all the characters I want, and I need to, like, min-max them. I'll probably get to that point eventually, and I'll start farming relics. But for now, I prefer to level the characters that I have. It's kind of the opposite philosophy that I have in Genshin. Because for Genshin, like, for me, it was, I'm gonna spend 2 years now at this point just farming relics farming artifacts for my Hu Tao. And that's, like, all I do whenever I play Genshin, is I just do Crimson Witch nowadays. I've been doing Crimson Witch since the game came out, but like with HSR, I barely level most of the characters that I get in Genshin, but for HSR it's the opposite. Like, I enjoy leveling characters, I enjoy building them, I am having fun. Like, I probably have more characters leveled and like ready to go at this point of the game than I did at like during 1.5, 1.3, 1.4 in Genshin. Like, way more. Like, yeah, I have all the way up to fucking Yukong at least usable. And then I put a little bit more effort into all the way down to Serval, and I'm good. Yeah, HSR does incentivize you just because you can't brute force stuff. Arlen at the bottom, yeah. I don't like Arlen. He's not a good character. But yeah, because like you can't brute force. Because okay, so the philosophy that I keep in mind when it comes to Honkai Star Rail, compared to Genshin, is getting hit in Genshin is a skill issue. In Honkai Star Rail, it's an inevitability. So like you might as well like making sure you have the team to carry you through content efficiently is more important, because I can't just throw Hu Tao and Zhongli into my team and call it good. I actually have to try. So, yeah. Just dodge or use Zhongli. Like, that's, yeah. Because he doesn't use skill points. Fair enough. But also, I don't like him. He's dumb, and I don't like him. So, what are you going to do? Sue me? Anyways, that's all I have for today. I know short stream, but I have to actually fiddle around with C++ code, and I am not looking forward to that. Yeah, fuck. Programming, yeah, it's fun. I enjoy it. It's different. It's more hands-on, but God, I have to think, and I don't have a built-in garbage collector to do shit for me, and it's awful. But yeah. Anyways, I will stream Genshin if there isn't a strike. And I will keep you guys updated on that on Twitter and in Discord if that strike does happen. So I'll keep an eye on it. Name me as one of your lines of codes. My professor would fucking murder me if I named a variable something that wasn't related to what the variable did. What kind of programming I do? Just college programming. It's a C++ class. A strike. Yeah. So SAG-AFTRA is probably going to strike against video game companies and interactive media. And one of those companies that's being struck against is Formosa, who does the voiceover for Genshin. So that means that creating content for Genshin is crossing the picket line. So if that strike happens, then I cannot stream or make videos on Genshin. So yeah, that's all on my Twitter, and I will post an announcement on Discord if that happens. I'll also probably post a community post here. I said they're looking at alternative things. Yeah. Why do you care? So being a content creator and an influencer, so a major outline that SAG-AFTRA put out during the writers and screen actors strike was as content creators and influencers creating content about the struck content is scabbing, just because that's like putting awareness out for this content and giving the it's just crossing the picket line. I don't cross picket lines because that's just morality. Are you in the guild? I'm not in the guild. I'm not a VA. I support the VAs. And I'm not going to cross the picket line just because. I support the VAs vehemently. I love them to death. So I'm going to, not cross a picket line and not be an asshole. So, yeah. But, anyways, I'll keep you guys updated on that, depending on what happens. Would Genshin be on voice during the strike? They have a couple of months to do that. They have a couple months worth of stuff like backed up of backlog for voices. But it's interesting. We're gonna have to see what happens. Scab as in like a scab like on your skin. So the problem is, so they always have a couple of months of backlog for work, and the theory is that after the whole Karina Becker situation, before the whole Karina Becker, or after the whole Karina Becker thing, the theory is that Hoyo is starting to look for a different person, or a different like studio, or starting to move to a different studio, but that takes a lot of effort. So we'll see what happens. I'll keep you guys updated. Yeah. Ray, Raiden May. May? No, Ray. I don't know who that is. Said in an interview. Did they? They said they were exploring options, which is corporate speak for we're looking for a different contractor. So yeah. Don't worry, I'll also put it in Discord and on YouTube. So yeah. Anyways, that's all for me. I will see you guys sometime. If I have time to stream this weekend, I have a lot of catching up to do for school. So if I have time, I will stream probably Sunday, but we'll see. So yeah, thank you guys so much for joining. I'm excited for 1.4, and yeah. See you guys. Bye-bye.